Hello.
Hello, Kara. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you.
Oh, my goodness. All I can say right now is Kat would be so proud. So proud.
Awesome. I'm sure she would be.
Yeah. Well, actually, the listeners, I know the listeners who know that I'm here solo are probably very proud. Magic has happened in the studio tonight, folks. So, Kara,
congratulations.
I am so stoked that you are on with us tonight.
Thank you so much for having me on Queer Sounds.
Yeah. It's been, 3 years or something?
Oh, man.
It feels like a while.
Well, it has been a while because I was on here with Rich when we were talking about our last album, and we put that out in 2011.
All right, so
at least a couple years, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you sound much wiser. Very, very mature.
Do I?
Yeah, very. The
thank
years
you.
have been,
you too. Yeah.
Well, they've been good to us. They've been good to us.
Yes,
both.
indeed.
So tell me, we got your listeners Care Square. This is Kara, who you're talking to. We play the Queer Sounds theme song every show right at the 7 o'clock hour. So for listeners, they are familiar with this theme song, and you are the designer of it.
Yeah, me and my Team Smile and Nod bandmate, we had so much fun making that. we were just like, okay, we feel like your show is really fun. So we wanted it to feel really, really fun.
Yeah.
So that's what we went for, and it was pretty funny.
Well,
lots of outtakes.
Yeah, I bet the outtakes were probably pretty hilarious. I'm going to play it in the background so kids can remember what it is. But one of the best parts about this theme song is, I don't know how you did it, but you captured kind of the dorkiness that Kat and I bring to the table so well. So well. And we totally dork out when it plays.
That is awesome. Yeah. Dude, because I'm a dork. Now, I don't know if Rich feels like that about himself, and I don't know that he's as dorky as I am, but I'm a big-time nerd, so that would make sense.
Yeah, well, it fits. It fits well. We're going to have to get you here in Spokane so you could be in the studio with us at some point.
Dude, totally.
I feel like it needs to happen.
That would be fun.
So tell us, I know Kat's been playing a couple of the songs from your newest kind of solo goods. So tell us, what is up with the solo realm? How's that going for you?
Oh, man. Well, it's awesome. I just found that I was writing a lot of songs, and I wanted to record them. And, it's a little faster when you're going solo.
Yeah.
Now, I am still working with Rich. We're finishing up our third album. So don't worry, Team Smile Not is not done.
Thankfully.
Yeah, and actually the third album is going to be awesome. It's called Dust from the Stars. And it's I think it's going to be sweet. But so anyway, I started playing the ukulele more, and I don't know, for some reason it made me just kind of made me start writing more and more love songs. I guess the ukulele will do that. I've
heard once you learn, you really do fall in love with the ukulele, and that's all you can think about for quite some time.
It's true. And, I've played it for a while. The last Team Smile and Nod album had some ukulele on it, but it wasn't like my primary instrument at that point. But yeah, so, and then I got to thinking, being a lesbian, writing a love song all of a sudden becomes political.
Yeah. Well, being a lesbian is political. Now you're a lesbian writer. There you go. And now you're a lesbian writer with a ukulele. It's a slippery slope, Kara.
It is. I am going down.
That's the name of the next album, album 4, Going Down.
Going down the slippery slope. Yep. With my ukulele, I'll have to have that in the title, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So
that's how that happens.
Well, it's fantastic, and I know we've been playing a bunch of songs. I think we get at least 1 or 2 songs a week, so people are familiar with it. But I had asked you prior to this interview, which songs do you... Well, I don't really remember what my question was, but my what I was trying to get was which songs do you really want them to hear? And the 2 that you said, one was Heart-Stopping Lies, which we'll play, and then the other one is Something Right. And so I want to know, what is it about heart-stopping? That's the next one, too. Heart-Stopping Lies. Tell me about this song.
All right. Well, it's about gay marriage. So, right there, I just thought it would be very appropriate for this time in the United States. I wrote that. I actually set out, I don't always do this, but I set out to write a song about gay marriage. I've been with my partner for 12 years now, and we would definitely be married, you know. And so I got to thinking about, you know, the over 1,000 federal rights that same-sex couples are denied. And, you know, I actually went about it pretty clinical.
Well, and, as you should with all ukulele songs.
With all, yeah, exactly.
Clinical, when it's about love, really go clinical, Kara.
This was not a breezy one. No, I really did. I was very systematic about this one, and I researched, and I had this really well-researched song, and then I was like, you know what? There's not enough feeling in it.
Yeah.
And so I scrapped it all, and I was just like, you know what? This is how I feel. This is what this situation makes me feel. So that's what happened with that one, and I think it turned out to be a better song.
Yeah. Well, we'll play that. And let me just ask you, because it's your kind of phone and your minutes on your time, would you like me to play the song after you talk about it and then come back? Or do you want me to, because I'm happy to do whatever you want. This is your radio time.
Oh, my goodness. I'm taking
it over the air. It's a lot of pressure.
Oh, that is so much pressure. I'm not an on-the-spot decision maker. You know, yeah, let's play that song. Then we can
I'll play it.
Let the listeners hear it. Yeah, that's cool.
We'll play it, and let me see. I've got it. So it's 3 minutes. So is there anything else you want to say? Heart-stopping lies. You know, I'm going to play, when this interview is over, we're going to play, I'll play way more of your songs. And then I'm going to play the segment that, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Rachel Maddow threw a pencil in the studio on the air.
Oh.
When she was talking about a lot of the things that were being talked about at the Supreme Court. And so, you know, and Democracy Now! Today, Amy Goodman was giving a lot of insights as to what's happening and really why love had to be political, why it is right now. So the heart-stopping lies, it's actually perfect timing for tonight's show, which I'm living it up, the love and the marriage and the not-so-marriage and all the not-so-love.
Yeah, awesome.
So is there anything else you want to say about heart-stopping lies before we give them a taste?
Okay, I'll say this. I did like a live version and posted it on YouTube, and a friend of mine today, I reposted it today on Facebook, you know, and a friend of mine said, how cool would it be if the judges could hear that? Because, you know, it gets so far away from the fact that we're just talking about two people loving each other.
Right.
And wanting that commitment recognized. So anyway, I thought that was a cool thought.
Yeah, all right. So then as people listen to this, then that's going to be our push for them. We're going to give you a little visual with your audio, and you're probably eating dinner. So your edible, audio, visual. That's what Queer Sounds brings to you. But this is Heart-Stopping Lies from KYRS' brand new album, Love Songs for Everyone, but especially, is it Uke or Uke?
Uke. Well, I go Uke. Ukulele would be more traditionally Hawaiian, but I say Uke.
All right. Well, since we're kind of the non-traditionalists here, the political non-traditionalists, we're going to go with the Uke. So this is Heart-Stopping Lies.
This lack of validation absorbs to the core. When love is dishonored, commitments ignored, how can I find value in culture based on hate? How can I feel freedom? Laws don't protect me and my love, the reason I'm alive. Oh, my love, the strength to survive while we hide and are forced to lie. The part of my life that matters the most is polarized with heart-stopping lies. We follow society, the American dream. Have jobs, bought a house, mow the grass every week. We follow the law, pay our taxes every year, but we both mark single as if our love isn't real. Oh, my love, reason I'm alive. Oh, my love, the strength to survive while we hide and are forced to lie. The part of my life that matters the most is summarized with heart-stopping lies. We just want our love protected. We just want to be respected. We just want our love protected. We just want to be respected. We just want our love protected. We just want to be respected. Oh, my love, the reason I'm alive. Oh, my love, the strength to survive while we hide and are forced to lie. The part of my life that matters the most is summarized with heart-stopping lies.
All right. That is Heart-Stopping Lies by KYRS. So Kara is on the phone with us. I hope you're still there, Kara. Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yep,
good.
Yep,
We know I have very, very powerful buttons here, and who knows what happens. So Kara, you're right. That song is pretty perfect for what's happening right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. What was the response from your family and loved ones when you finished that song?
I would say positive, supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
well, that's very serious. Thank you. No. Well, and you said you've been in a partnership for 12 years. So
Yeah.
How long have you been out as a political being?
Before that, I'd say since I was 18.
Yeah.
I'm.
You don't have to age yourself.
Now.
It's all right. We'll just
I always do. A little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what has been being out? What impact has that had on you as a musician and an artist and a rock star?
Ooh, rock star. What kind of impact? That is a hard question. It's had a lot of impact in my personal life, which always translates to my music.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've heard some of our other things, Experiment, which you couldn't play on the air with.
Oh, we've edited it out.
Have you really?
Yeah, we play it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So that one, I've always gone there.
Yeah.
So it definitely transfers.
Yeah.
Does that answer the question?
It does. I think,
Okay, good.
there's no wrong answer to any of your answers, Kara. It's all you.
Oh, thank you.
But
Thank you.
one of the reasons why Queer Sounds exists is because a lot of queer musicians don't get airtime. They're not getting these big record deals. Brandi Carlile was a flannel shirt, Birkenstock wearing with, lesbian guitar swinging kid in Seattle, and when she got signed, she was told to not do any of the gigs at any of the gay bars and had to hand over all of her gigs to all the other local lesbian rock stars that didn't get a signed deal. For 3 years, she had to stay closeted. Now she's, amazing. She's touring. She's got it made big and is able to come out and even say, she's married to a woman. But it's not easy for queer musicians. So when queer musicians are out and sing about being queer and are political, it adds another layer to your, I guess, how you get to access the rock star world, or how the world gets to access you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. I definitely agree. You know, I don't personally have the comparison because I've always been out as a musician.
Mm-hmm.
You know, since I've played out, you know, since I've known, I've been out.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't have that personal perspective, but, you know, I'm sure it's closed some doors. There's no way it hasn't.
Yeah, no one's calling you that's saying, you know, we would have signed you, but you're an out lesbian, so we're not going to.
Right.
You're not getting that little peek. Well, tell me about just what is it like to be a musician? What's it like for you? Because I'll tell you, I did some stalking of you a long time ago when I first found out about Team Smile and Nod, and you had these little, and I don't know if you still have them up there, but you had little video vignette things on your page, and I was like, Kara is a freaking comedian. Like, you are hilarious. And so I just kept thinking, I don't know where you're going to make the most money in your comedic or comedian skills or your rock stardom. But either way, you've got to be, you are an entertainer.
Oh, well, geez, thank you. I'm making the money in neither way right now, but let's pretend. No, but, okay, so what's it like to be a musician? For me, I'm also a recording engineer.
And what does that mean?
I went to school for recording, and I'm pretty good at it.
Okay.
I guess is what I guess it means. Yeah, I do it at home, you know, with just like a little Inbox 2, and I like Reaper. That's a software program, and then, you know, just put the mics together, and I know all the sweet spots so I get the good sounds and everything. But, you know, I used to play out. I never did that a lot, but I've actually pretty much stopped. I've kind of just stopped doing that. So I do more recording than anything, and I had that year where I was just putting out a video under my Mind Map That project.
Yeah.
And that's what you're... And I just told myself, I'll write a song about anything that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
So I did that. And it was so much fun. And that kind of led me into then wanting this focus with the Ukulele Love Song album. Just because I thought that'd be a fun contrast. So for me, I'm just constantly recording music and putting it out there. And the way I do it now is I record a song and then I post the stems, like the individual tracks, the vocals, the ukulele, guitar, banjo, whatever I'm playing. And I post those on CC Mixter, which is, have I ever told you about CC Mixter?
No, tell me. It sounds like CC Bloom from Beaches. I'm all intrigued.
I think it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's definitely a little different. But CC stands for Creative Commons. I'm a huge Creative Commons advocate, and CC Mixter is this international community of musicians that post stems and remix material, and we're just constantly posting music. So as I recorded all the silly songs and then all of the ukulele love songs and quite a few Team Smile and Nod songs, I put the stems out there and people remix them, and my music's been remixed over 380 times.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. And so I've made all these crazy connections with just people from all over. For instance, right now I'm working on an album with Piero Peluche, who is this awesome instrumentalist and producer from Florence, Italy.
Cool.
And a lot of the songs are from my ukulele album, but a few of them will be originals that he and I will do. And he kind of makes stuff into like surfer rock.
Nice.
So it's so cool. And like kind of like the Ravenettes, you know them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And some of it's a little more like 07 or, you know, something like that. Yeah. So I've got that. So I've got all these different collaborations going on. I've got this guy I just met who's from Berlin, whose name is Soul Button, and he's like a techno deep house producer and DJ.
Yeah.
So we're working on a few songs, and this dude's awesome. So and then I became like an admin on CC Mixter as well, and that just means I kind of I'm part of the team. It's this awesome team, and we just work on different projects to keep the community interested and inspired, really, is what it comes down to, and just watch over the site.
And do you get paid to do that?
That I don't know. That's fun. Volunteer.
That's
There's
awesome.
so much. It's worth worth every second I spend on the site.
Yeah, it sounds like it's feeding your own artistic kind of
absolutely, totally. It's a constant flow of inspiration.
Well, I just did a little bit of math here, and math is not my forte. I'm more of a speller, personally, but
I'm not a math person either.
Well, see, we're just artists. That's what we are.
Hey, yeah.
I have no form, though, for art. You clearly do. But 380 times your music has been remixed. If you got $5 for every for every time, that's $1,900.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. No, I'm not to say that, they're probably not going to want to mix it if they had to pay $5 every time. But seriously,
right.
But they're having fun with it, and they probably would actually give you $5 at times. So I'm just trying to get you some cash.
Yeah, that's awesome. But what I get from the entire interaction, and even from a promotional standpoint, my music, if it's remixed 380 times, whoever's remixing it is also sharing it with their people.
That's true.
So, and because of just this kind of openness and this exchange of art and music and talent, and we're kind of spreading each other's thing around the web.
Yeah, it's like a good disease, the good kind of disease you want to spread.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to slow down that goodness.
No, I hear you.
I think too, it's so cool to really have you put your stuff out there and have other people mix it up in ways where you probably fall in love with your creations over and over and over again. Every time, it's kind of like a relationship. We grow with the people that we connect with. So it's like your art gets to keep growing. It's pretty cool.
You are so right. And it like breathes some new life into things that, were pretty stagnant on my side. And then, people turn it into stuff I would literally never imagine.
Yeah.
And it's awesome and amazing.
So can anyone get onto CC Mixture and see, if I Googled it, and then can I do a search for you and then see all the mixes of your stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Just Google CC Mixture, KYRS Square, and you're going to you'll get to my page. The web, the URL to my CC Mixture page is ccmixture.org/people/mindmap that. But you could just get Google.
That's so funny. I'm just writing it all down, and then you're like, but you could just Google. But I will. I'll try it both ways. We'll just see what works.
Okay. See what result you prefer.
Yeah. Well, tell me about the song Something Right.
Oh, okay, cool. I just like it. Okay, it's the first song where when you do something and you're just like, hey, I actually did something right there.
Yeah.
That's not why I wrote it. Okay, so with the ukulele, there's this strumming pattern that is called chunking.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's kind of like it's like a rhythmatic. Is that a word? I always get confused between rhythmatic and rhythmic.
I think rhythmatic is
rhythmatic.
Totally doable for this.
All right, let's go for that. It's a rhythmatic sound So that's the first song where I felt like I could actually play the chunking.
Oh, cool.
So I liked it. I kind of accented it with drums, so you don't get the full just chunking effect. But so that's one reason I like the song, and it's kind of rocking. And I don't know, have you heard it yet?
Yeah, I've heard it. It is good.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna play it right now.
All right, let's do it.
We're going to play it, and I'm bummed that... So here's the thing that's cool. You totally recognize, you practice a skill, you throw it into a song, and you get to call it Something Right, which means something for you, right? I would have called it Chunk This, which would not have the same appeal as Something Right. But now I'm totally going to listen for the chunking.
Well, and here's what's funny. That connection just, happened while we were talking. I never thought, hey. I wrote it for a totally different reason, but
Okay, now I'm going to try and guess the reason while I listen to the chunk master. Don't take that on. Once you do become the chunk master, people might have a Goonie reference or something. But
that might not be.
Here is Something Right by KYRS Square.
Never knew
All right, that is Something Right by KYRS. And Kara, I have to tell you, I think that is my favorite song on the album.
Is it? Then I put it in the right spot as the first track. Thank you very much.
I was pretty excited when Kat came into the studio and was like, "Kara sent us the new album," and so while we're like doing the show, I was listening to it off on the side, and I'm like, "This is so fun," because it's like gets you moving and it's exciting and it's like positive, it's pretty fun.
Awesome, thank you.
So thank you.
Hey, my pleasure.
So what do you have? What do you have going on in the world of KYRS coming up for you in 2013?
Ooh, all right. So there's the Team Smile and Nod album release, right?
Yeah, when is that going to be?
Oh man. Okay, we're finalizing the tracks now, which means we have them all recorded unless we just get spontaneous and do something else too. We actually have like too many songs for the album at this point, but
it's a good problem.
Trying to get the Yeah. We're trying to get the right mix, But it'll be really, really solid. And so there's that this year. I definitely think it'll be this year. There's the Piero Peluche album this year. It'll be called Square Meter.
Yeah.
Soul Button collaborations. I'm going to keep doing the ukulele songs. Probably get a little away from love. I've got a song called Too Depressed for the Ukulele, which will be pretty cool. I know it's fun, though, actually. It turns out fun,
Good.
I've been thinking about doing, like, an album of, like, ukulele cat songs, kind of like, I don't know, it seems like it'd be fun to write about cats.
How many cats do you have, Kara?
One cat, but she's awesome.
Okay, I was thinking you were going to be like...
cat ever.
I don't know. I really thought you were going to be like, okay, well, we have 4 inside cats and 3 outside. You just had a lot of love for the cats there for a moment. I wasn't too sure.
I just love cats. Okay, was that an impression of me? Is that my...
Well, just now I was just like,
I'm
wow,
teasing.
it might be. You might be that cat person. That might be you.
No,
it's not.
I do consider myself a cat lady because of my passion for them, and my partner loves cats too. So
it's a good thing to love.
Love in this house.
Yeah.
So there's this awesome guy, Steven Smith, is working on a Team Smile and Nod video game.
No way.
Yeah. Okay, it'll be kind of like a simple video game, but then it'll feature the new album songs.
Very cool.
So that'll be pretty fun. His company is Fetus Rex Games, and so there's that.
Fetus?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, fetus
as in abortion. Yeah. Can't abort this. Fetus Rex.
There you go.
All right.
A dinosaur. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm so in the political mode right now. Everything is everything goes to whatever's in the,
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so you got a lot of stuff coming up in 2013.
Oh, you know it. Yep.
So tell me, how can people find you?
Well, KYRSquare.com. You'll find lots of stuff on that site, and that'll lead you to everywhere. There's a TeamSmileandNod.com, my record label ThinkRootRecords.com. Those are the main spots, but KYRSquare.com. That'll
KYRS, yeah, that'll be pretty easy.
Yeah.
And we'll start sending people that way too, because I know we thank Team Smile and Nod every show, especially at the 7:00 hour when the theme song comes on. But we can also let people know if they want to hear more to find Team Smile and Nod goods and other KYRS goods at KYRSquare.com.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
So any final words that you have, messages for the listeners of KYRS and Queer Sounds or the world at large?
Oh, my goodness. Just thank you so much for listening and for your support, and keep spreading the love and fight for our love. I don't know, just thank you so much for playing us so much. That's so awesome. And say hey to Kat for me.
Yeah, sure. Kat's probably listening on, I don't know, some fancy iPod or something. Laughing
at
Kat,
me. Then I can say by myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go for it.
Awesome.
And so I just want to thank you for calling in. And again, you're welcome on Queer Sounds anytime you are available on a Thursday night to call in. And if you do ever, you're not doing live stuff right now, but if you are ever in the Northwest, let us know. We'll get you on the air. But I'm gonna play one more song from the album. I have to wait until the next hour because of FCC rules. However, the song I'm going to play is Everybody Else. So what's that song about before we say goodbye?
Okay, well,
Do you know?
all of the songs, it's about my girlfriend, partner, wife, when it is legal. Katie, and I guess we're a little weird. I mean, who isn't? But and that's kind of what the song is about. Like, there's all these things that we feel like, wow, we're doing all these things differently than other people, but really, it's just like everybody else.
Yeah,
and that's a good thing, So it's about, being different, but really not, because everybody's different.
Yeah, it's kind of like junior high. Every junior high kid wants to be different, just like everybody else.
Exactly.
It's a weird thing, but it's another really fun song that we have played often. So now we had it from your mouth to our ears. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I want to thank you for, again, just you've been really generous, not only to create music for us, for Queer Sounds, but for the listeners and for just people in general. So I just want to thank you for several things. Number one, for being an out lesbian being, an out person. It's really helpful for queer folks and for our families to see people doing what they love and being successful at it. And number two, thank you for putting the music out there. Again, it's art. I think it's hard to find art, and your passion definitely comes through with a large amount of talent. So merging those two is really fun to listen to. It's fun to play. It's fun to talk about your songs. I don't know if you've ever tuned in when you've had a new single come out and we'll play it, and then we just talk about it. It was just comical because we just have fun.
Aww.
We totally dork out with you when you're not here.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah. And then there was the third. Oh, the third thing was just thank you for being generous with your music, because you share stuff with us so that we can share it with others even before it's you've had your releases. And so again, it's just I'm really appreciative on behalf of Queer Sounds, on behalf of community radio, and just as a listener and a fan, just thank you. Thanks for putting stuff out there and keep doing it.
Wow. Well, I'm totally blushing, if you can see me.
That's good.
I mean, thank you for saying all of that. That's really sweet. And it's my pleasure. That's what I can really say. I love doing this, and so that's why I do it. So thank you.
Yeah.
Very much. And thank you, Queer Sounds, everybody listening.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm going to put on our theme song by you and Rich. And again, just thank you so much. And we will talk to you soon. We'll send some love your way on Facebook, and we'll continue to send people on and over to KYRSquare.com. And you've been listening to Kara Square. I want to say your last name, but I'm avoiding it because you are Kara Square, the artist and musician. Right. So thank you, Kara, and thank you, listeners, for always keeping the support up. And here's the Queer Sounds theme song, and we'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye. Thanks, Bob.
Bye.
Bye.
It was for dinner. It was for dinner. Baby, here we come. Queer Sounds. Queer Sounds. Here we come. Queer Sounds. Queer Sounds. LGBTQIA. Something here for everybody. Here we come. Queer Sounds. Queer Sounds.
Hi, I'll be your server for this evening. Do you have any questions about the menu?
What is the special of the day?
Queer Sounds.
Are you ready to place your order, or do you need a couple more minutes?
Oh, I know what I'm having for dinner.
Queer Sounds. Queer Sounds. Music, news, and interviews. Queer Sounds.
Open your ears, open your mind.
It's what's for dinner. Here we come. Queer Sounds. Queer Sounds. Here we come. Queer Sounds. Queer Sounds. Queer Sounds.
Queer Sounds.
Open your ears. Open your mind.
Queer Sounds.
Open music, news, and interviews.
All right, everyone, you are tuned into KYRS, Medical Lake Spokane, 88.1 and 92.3 FM. And that is Team Smile and Nod with the Queer Sounds theme song in the background. We've been listening to KYRS Square for the last half hour, a little interview, and want to just do a big shout out and thank you to Kara for calling in. It's always a pleasure to get the artists that we play and appreciate on the air with us to learn more about them and help make it more personal. It feels like we really are a part of a community when we can hear their voices. So thanks, Kara, for calling in. And since we've been doing a lot of talking right now, I'm not going to actually do much news right now. I'm going to play some tunes, and I'm going to play another song off of Kara Square's album, I just turned the page of the album, so now I don't know what it's called. Everything that I love about the uke or something. It's gonna be here in a second. Please hold. Here it comes. It is called, I hope this isn't torture, Kara, if you're listening. Love songs for everyone, but especially Uke. That's the one. So I'm going to play a song called Everybody Else and then do a couple more songs around, I don't know, being gay and gay marriage and just stuff. So we'll get you back into the tunes. I know you all listen for some fantastic music. Maybe I'll do a little Hey Mom, I'm Gay song from Boyd. It'll be a mystery set, but enjoy the music for now. When I come back, I'm gonna share with you some information about what is being said in the Supreme Court. But before that, Queer Sounds does receive support from Boots Bakery and Lounge, offering vegan baked goods, bistro fare, cocktails, whenever you want them, and coffee. Located at 24 West Main Avenue in Spokane. More information is at 509-703-7223 and Boots Bakery and Lounge on Facebook. And this is KYRS Square with Everybody Else.
When I see couples in the movies, they never seem to look like you and me. When we're picking foods to put into our grocery cart, other people's carts of food never look like ours. When we're spending time with folks who share our lines of blood, the way they act, how they're paired up, is never quite like us. I'm saying we're unique just like everybody else. But when we are together, for me there's nothing else that compares at all. When I see people, how they dress and what they do, they never seem to look or do the same as me and you. When we're asked the basic questions people always ask, our answers never seem to be what they want from us. When I hear random people speaking with their loves, they never seem to speak as tender as words between us. I'm saying we're unique just like everybody else. But when we are together, for me there's nothing else that compares at all. I'm definitely biased when it comes to you. There's nothing you could say or do to change my love for you. If I someday bore you, become intolerable, I wish for you to leave me and find someone better just because I love you. Ooh. all the way I do. I do. I'm saying we're unique just like everybody else. But when we are together, for me there's nothing else that compares.